Hello everyone and welcome to episode 6 of the Wilmac Wire. My name is Emily Miller and I am the Director of Marketing at Wilmac Technologies. Today's episode is going to sound and look a little bit different. Instead of an interview, you're going to get a glimpse into an event that we hosted recently. On May 7th, we had the privilege of hosting a ribbon-cutting ceremony at our new office headquarters in Rochester, New York. The event was put on in coordination with the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce. As a member of the Chamber, Wilmac had the opportunity to schedule a formal ribbon cutting where news outlets, local leaders, and elected officials from the Rochester region were invited to come and speak at the ceremony. We ended up hosting over 35 people at the event and recorded the speeches that Wilmac's leadership and other local leaders shared throughout the ceremony. We even welcomed WROC TV Channel 8 of Rochester, who shared about the event on their 6 p.m. news that night. I'll include that clip after the ribbon cutting. We were thrilled with the kind words that we received from everyone who joined us. Enough of me chatting about it, let's jump right in. I hope you enjoy this episode.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Kevin Donahue. I'm the Director of Membership for Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce. I want to welcome you all here today to the grand opening of Wilmac's new space. Appreciate you including us in a celebration today. Emily, it's been great working with you. Thank you very much for your patience as we got here today, but we're excited to celebrate with you. We've got a number of speakers, but I want to start out by introducing our host, Steve McDonald, President and CEO of Wilmac Technologies.
Right. Thanks for everybody for joining us. As you can tell, we're pretty excited about this. Bear with me as I've been at a little cough the past 2 weeks, so I apologize for the voice. But first of all, I want to say some quick thank yous to the Chamber. You guys have been great for the past year since our latest acquisition. Everybody's been thrilled to work with you, and you guys went above and beyond. And this ceremony, you guys do a great job with it, so thank you very much. Benderson, I don't know if they are anyone here, but thank you very much to Benderson, the owners of the building, and they did the construction here. They were phenomenal. Quick special thanks to 2 employees, Joe Brienzi and Emily Miller, who spearheaded the build-out, went above and beyond, and spent a lot of extra hours, I know, getting this together. So really appreciate you guys. I also want to say this is really not just a celebration for the office space. We feel as though this is a celebration of Wilmac's growth and our dedication and being a part of the future of Rochester. When we decided to stay in the city, we looked out in Woodcliff and Linden Oaks and all over the place. But with employees all over the city and what we felt the city really growing, we wanted to be a part of it. Feel like we still really have a ton of growth and effort we want to put into the city. So looking forward to being here. We do think it's very important to be a part of the downtown area. So thanks for having us, and we're really excited for it. Last but not least, all the other Wilmac employees, thank you guys so much. I know it's been a long few months getting settled in here, but you guys are the best and really appreciate it. So thanks everyone for coming, and we're excited to show you around.
There he is. Next up, Vice President of Engineering for Wilmac Technologies, Bob Pease.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. I'm really excited to be here. I joined Wilmac back in November, so it's been kind of a short stint for me. Kevin just asked how things are going, and I told him it fits me like an old glove. I love being here. I love the work we do every day. The reason I want to address everyone, though, I came on board to build out Continuity Replay and bring it in the cloud. And we have a big milestone we hit in the dev team. Huge thanks to Anthony and Colin for all their hard work and dedication on the product. We got it officially launched in production on Monday. We don't have any customers there yet. That's not really the main goal. The reason we wanted to get it into production was so we could go through our SOC 2 efforts to get that stamp certification from a security standpoint to make our customers more comfortable. So we're making great progress there. We're really excited. I was hoping I could actually show off and give you guys a little bit of a demo, but we're not quite there yet. So I'll be sending out a company memo to get an internal demo going next week. Allow you guys to ask us a bunch of questions and see all the great progress that we've made. Thanks everyone for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Bob. Next up, Monroe County Legislator Mercedes Vasquez-Simmons.
Good afternoon. What an exciting day it is for Rochester, for the County of Monroe. I bring greetings from the Monroe County Legislature and President Iversha Roman. I am Vice President Mercedes Vasquez Simmons. Again, I'm very excited to be here. It is exciting to hear not only about the new space, but your commitment to Rochester. Often we hear about companies leaving, so it's exciting. Not only are you staying, it's exciting to hear about the new technology growth and the additional resources you plan to bring to Rochester. So thank you for staying in Rochester, and I look forward to supporting you. Here's a. I do have a proclamation from the county, from the Monroe County, thank you, which we'll present to you.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, next up, Senior Vice President for Regional Economic Development for Empire State Development, Vinny Esposito.
Thank you, Kevin. Good afternoon. Congratulations to Wilmac and everyone here who has helped make this possible. It's beautiful space. I can't wait to check it out. I'm sorry I missed the open house. But it's my pleasure to be here to bring greetings and congratulations from Governor Hochul. You said it all when you talked about the commitment to investing in downtown. It means a lot. For those of us who work in economic development on a regular basis, we know that companies have choices. We know you're going to go where your employees are going to be happiest, and I think you're going to be really happy right here. I know seeing these buildings redone and working on all the things we're doing to try to revitalize downtown, we hope to make this a good decision for you. Wish you the best of luck. And I can also say, as someone that went to high school with Steve, it's a real personal pleasure to be here and to recognize his success. So thank you for having me.
Thanks, Vinny. Next up, representing the City of Rochester, Deputy Mayor Michael Burns.
You know, I was so excited to come here that this is my second trip to the space in the course of an hour. So I'm that excited that Wilmac has decided to make this your downtown home, and delighted to be here on behalf of Mayor Evans to celebrate this milestone. Want to thank everybody, our elected officials and our business leaders that are here. Your presence really enforces the commitment that we have collectively to economic development here in the city. So we thank you for being here. Also want to thank Bob Duffy and the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce for hosting this event and all that you do, your commitment and your work to support local business here in Rochester and beyond. Rochester is a better city because of all the work that you do. So let's give a round of applause. And of course, congratulations to Wilmac on this momentous day in this beautiful space that's behind me. Rooting your headquarters here in downtown provides jobs for our city. And obviously great ones, because we've heard that you've been recognized as one of the 2024 best companies to work for in New York State. So let's give a round of applause for that. And I think the employee turnout here speaks pretty well to that. So it's good to see everybody. Wilmac's dedication to excellent comprehensive communications reporting and customer experience solutions empowers businesses in Rochester and beyond. And that's always one of the fun things for me, is to understand how work that's done in Rochester impacts beyond our city, right? There's a lot of great stuff that happens here that affects people beyond. Wilmac has a rich history dating back to 1957, and it really speaks to continued commitment to innovation and customer satisfaction. So we appreciate what you're doing to expand your footprint here. And on behalf of Mayor Evans, I would like to present you with this lovely plaque.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Next up, representing New York State Senator Jeremy Cooney, Amanda Santa Cruz.
Hi, everyone. As Kevin said, my name is Amanda Santa Cruz. I'm the district director for Senator Jeremy Cooney, and he's sorry that he can't be here today, but he is in Albany, sprinting for that last bit of the legislative session that we have now. But I'm very pleased that I get to be here. These are some of my favorite events to come to. They're just very happy occasions. And I want to touch on something that the Deputy Mayor touched on, that you were one of the best workplaces in 2024. And as someone who also works for one of the best workplaces in 2024, I know we didn't make the list, they don't want to show favorites. But I can tell you how important it is to be in an environment where, as an employee, you feel supported and that there are opportunities and that your leader has as much buy-in to the work and will put in as much as the employees are putting in. And from seeing how you've worked your way up in this company, Steve, I can tell that you really care about what this company is doing and how you're supporting the employees, which has obviously shown in the growth that your company has had and has, brought us to this wonderful celebration today of that growth of your employees, of yourself, and of this beautiful new space that was necessitated by all of that. So pleased to be here. Can't wait to have your very happy employees walking around the neighborhood. Come visit us at Tower 280 anytime you need us. And congratulations again from myself and the Senator.
Thank you, Amanda. Next up, I'd like to welcome Galen Brooks, President and CEO, Rochester Downtown Development Corp.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It is a beautiful day out there, and it is a wonderful day to be able to celebrate this new opening with you all. My name is Galen Brooks. I run an organization called the Rochester Downtown Development Corporation and also the Partnership for Downtown Rochester. Collectively, we work to drive vitality in the heart of our region. Downtown is the hub of our innovative region, and we are thrilled to be celebrating the new home of such an acclaimed technology partner right in its heart. Downtown Rochester of today is no stranger to reinvention, a mecca of cultural and entertainment activity. We are also home to over 100 places to eat and drink and 10,000 residents and growing. More and more, we're seeing communications, design, technology, and other innovative and creative employers choosing to make downtown Rochester their home. They know the power and meaning of being downtown, the draw for employees, the convenience to all parts of our region, and the opportunities for collaborations and connections that are so effectively facilitated in a downtown environment. It's here that they can benefit from all that our region has to offer and grow their businesses long into the future. Wilmac Technologies is a fabulous leader in their industry, and we are delighted to welcome them home again. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Galen. Before our next speaker, I just want to recognize on a list representing County Executive Bello from Monroe County. Thank you so much for coming and supporting. I'd like to welcome, I say this all the time, but I'm fortunate to work under the leadership of our next speaker every day and since 2015, President and CEO, Greater Rochester Chamber, Bob Duffy.
First of all, everybody's been so quick speaking. I'm going to tear up their I want to start with really thanking Steve and the Wilmac team. Deputy Mayor mentioned 1957. Think about this. A 3-generation family business continues today in downtown. And the leadership, I'm not surprised you're best workplace because I have a little sense of the McDonald family. My daughter and Steve's cousin went to school together and know Steve's uncle very well, but it's a great family with great business history here, started by his grandfather. And to have Steve come back from Manhattan to come back and buy the business and take it over and bring it here and take it to a new level is fantastic. So I want to congratulate you, your entire team, and your family for really just decades of great accomplishment. And I know Bob Pease's background, so you have some great technology, brain power here, but I want to thank you all for what you're doing. It's been said already, you're adding vitality downtown, you're bringing so much here. And I'm not sure, Kevin and I have this discussion about exactly how the technology works. I will say, I come into the office often, and Kevin is screaming representative in the phone. So I think what you're doing is kind of going to be fixing that. So I want to learn a little bit more when I go in, but I just think how you do it, your customers, what you're providing, and we talked before, technology, the hotbed of technology here. I mentioned RIT, and you're servicing a lot of colleges and universities. it really is a great opportunity. And I mentioned to Steve earlier with the Tech Hub, hopefully coming, hopefully adding more. So I want to thank you, your entire team, for what you're doing, keeping this legacy going. I want to thank my team, obviously Kevin Downey, our membership director, for I get up here, but he and Gina Stein kind of run the whole thing. I want to thank them both. Mark Cohen, our advocacy leader, Xander roaring in the back, and Shannon Healy, there's Shannon from our team. They do great work, and I really appreciate all the work they did with your team to pull this together. But we congratulate you, and we have a little plaque for you as well. And just want to thank you, congratulate you, and wish you the best. Thanks.
Thank you, Bob. All right, I invite the speakers and Stephen up. We're going to cut some ribbon. Tighten up just a titch, and I'll trouble the end cap here. Come on, Alex. All right, squeeze over. All right, I'll come this way just a titch. Trouble you to hold that. All right, Steve, we're going to have you stage the scissors. Open, deep in. We're going to go, not yet, we'll go up, open. And we're going to
see this pressure.
I would go open a little farther. Oh, my God. And now, get it right here. Shannon will count you down. Just let me get out of the way before I injure myself. All right.
Everybody look right at Xander for a pick. And 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Wasn't that pretty awesome? It was such an incredible experience to be a part of the planning, coordination, and execution of this event. I did mention at the beginning of this episode that WROC TV Channel 8 attended the ribbon cutting and shared a segment on it for their 6 o'clock news. Why not share it here too? Here it is.
Celebration tonight at Wilmac Technologies. Joined by the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce, Wilmac held a ribbon cutting for the grand opening of their new office in the Five-Star Bank in downtown Rochester. The new Chestnut Street location will act as their headquarters, relocating from State Street. Locally, Wilmac employs 25 people. They have 40 employees in total, including their Toronto and Manhattan offices. Officials tell us they see a potential in Rochester.
I also want to say this is really not just a celebration for the office space. We feel as though this is a celebration of Wilmac's growth and our dedication and being a part of the future of Rochester. When we decided to stay in the city, we looked out in Woodcliff and Linden Oaks and all over the place. But with employees all over the city and what we felt the city really growing, we wanted to be a part of it. Feel like we still really have a ton of growth and effort we want to put into the city.
Wilmac Technologies has been honored as one of the best companies to work for in New York. That was in 2024.
Man, I love my job. Before I sign off, I want to thank all of the individuals who got up to speak during the ceremony that you listened to throughout this episode. And another thank you goes out to Kevin Donahue, Shannon Ely, Xander Roaring, Gina Stein, and Mark Cohen of the Chamber for coordinating and attending the ribbon cutting. And finally, thank you to my team, Lada Kozacek, Lauren Wolak, and Alex Laduca for helping put on an incredible event. I hope you enjoyed episode 6 of the Wilmac Wire. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Wilmac Wire. Don't want to miss the next one? Be sure to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And while you're at it, head over to LinkedIn and follow the Wilmac Technologies page to stay up to date on everything happening here at Wilmac Technologies. And again, thank you for tuning in.